Hello, everyone. My name's Philip, and welcome to the Geek House. Hi, everyone. Today, we are going to be reviewing two films. The first one is Wrong Turn, the 2003 version, and the second one is going to be Wrong Turn again, but the 2021 version. So, let's start with the 2003 version. This was directed by Rob Schmidt. The cast is made up of Eliza Dushku of Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Dollhouse fame. We also have Desmond Harrington, who appeared in Dexter. We have Emmanuel Shiriki, who is famous for her role in Entourage. And then we also have Jeremy Sisto, who I believe worked in Six Feet Under and Law and Order. Well, this film was very famous back in the early 2000s. There was a trend of teen slasher films, horror films like I Know What You Did Last Summer, Joyride, and a bunch of others. What is this all about? Well, it's not complicated. It's just a bunch of 20 somethings who happen to travel through some back roads in West Virginia. They come across some car trouble. I don't want to go too much details into it because that's the whole process of watching the film. But in order to find someone who can help them with their car troubles, since they're in some backwoods, they have to climb some, they have to go on a trail into the nearby woods. And then they come across these three cannibals who end up hunting them and killing them one by one. It's Those cannibals. They are, the whole the trend back then. West Virginia. There are a lot of inbred people, and just on that whole mythology. So these cannibals I have also lovingly been named by the movie fans. They are Three Finger, Sawtooth, and One Eye. You have to watch the film to understand why they are called that. Well, it's a pretty entertaining film. There are bucket loads of suspense. Our three cannibal heroes, so to speak, or bad guys. They actually have total control in the film since they've spent their entire lives almost in the woods, so they know every inch of the place, and they take off these our young protagonists one by one. But the whole story is how they overcome and come face to face head on with these cannibals. I highly recommend Wrong Turn, the 2003 version, for pure entertainment, pure thrills. There are some really good action sequences, and of course some gory kills in this. Yep, I highly recommend this film. Now, the second movie I wanted to talk about in today's video is again Wrong Turn, but the 2021 version that just got released. Um, the This is, some people call it a remake or reboot, so to speak. I say the only thing common between the 2003 version and the 2021 version is the title and the basic concept of a group of young 20 somethings getting lost or making a quote unquote wrong turn. What's the main difference? Now, it's not like a twist ending or something because it's right there in the description. If you look this up. So it's basically these 20 somethings. I forgot to mention this is directed by Mike Nelson, if I remember the director's name. He did another really good thriller. I suggest everyone needs to see. It's called The Domestics. That one stars Tyler Hoechlin, currently of Superman and Lois fame, and of course Lois herself, Kate Bosworth. So it's coincidental that they both are connected with Superman. Well, I digress. So, what is the 2021 version Wrong Turn all about? It's a group of young 20 somethings. I don't know the cast, I've never seen them before, so I'm not going to go into details or their names. So they are on a road trip. The purpose of the road trip is to go to West Virginia and do some hiking. And they reach their destination. They stay one night in a small town, in a bed and breakfast. um, and they the movie is interaction with them with the locals. The locals, of course, warn them that they tell that they are going for hiking, and the locals warn them to make sure that when they go hiking that they stay on their trail, like a warning not to stray away too much from the trail. Now, do these young 20 somethings, do they listen? Of course not, otherwise the movie would be over. Well, this stray off the trail, and that's where they make the wrong turn. uh, and they come across, instead of like the 2003 version, instead of our inbred cannibals, or a version of them that's totally been ignored. We have new quote unquote bad guys. Basically, it's a group of people, a colony, so to speak, who have totally separated from the modern world. They call themselves the Foundation. You'll have to watch the film why they call themselves that. And they have their own society. They're totally off the grid. They have no connection with the outside world. And our young protagonists come across them, and that's where it clashes. They trespass on their property, and the Foundation do not treat trespassers very nicely, because they're protecting their society. They feel that any trespassers infiltrate upon their way of life. It's a really big departure from the 2003 version, and I highly recommend the 2021 version too. The movie, instead of being a standard slasher fare, is actually commentary on society. Currently, we have three groups of people in this film. We have our young 20 somethings that represent the society's elites, because they make the jobs or their vocation. One is an app developer, one works for a non-profit, one's an oncologist. A couple of them are they own New York bistros, so they're pretty elite. And unlike the 2003 version, they are very diverse. We have a biracial couple, we have a gay couple made up of a Latino and an Indo-American, and we have a white couple. So it's actually a representation of the millennials that we see right now. And it's not an indictment; it's just making a statement. And the film actually reinforces or always focuses on these identities in the film. So we have the young elites, then we have the locals in the town, and they represent the blue collar workers, or as they say, the forgotten America. And then we have the Foundation, a group of people that want to have nothing to do with the other two groups, the elites and the blue collar, the forgotten America. They want nothing to do with them. So we have three groups of people of diverse backgrounds, diverse way of thinking, and the whole movie is how everyone actually fears each other, which leads to violence. And I think this movie takes it to the next level, and it's because of this choice, the director and the scriptwriter. Oh, by the way, the scriptwriter for both these films are the same. I forget the name right now, but if you do look in IMDb, the scriptwriter for both of them are the same. So I highly recommend the 2021 version. It's a very mature storytelling going on. The kills again are very gory in the new version, almost rivaling what we see in the 2003 version. But it's really different. I did not expect it, and it's because of this choice of diverting from what the original was, a lot of viewers or fans were disappointed, and that led to the low rating in the film. But I understood what the director was talking about, or the screenwriter. They had an opportunity to not just repeat. We as fans always look for new stories, new characters, and we ask for original. And when it's done, we disregard it, or we just ignore it. Fresh pair of eyes. Don't go with any expectations. Just take it for what it is. Don't keep comparing to the original. It's not fair on these filmmakers. And you will see a really good film. And just want to let you know, stay for the end credits. Don't just switch it off once the credits start rolling. Trust me, just stay for the end credits, because there's something else that happens, and a lot of people ended up missing it. So just stay all the way through. That's my review for today for Wrong Turn, for both versions. If you do like this review, please like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye.